Welcome to my channel Old Worth Coins, the 2001 Canadian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Here is a full, detailed explanation of this coin. 2001 Canadian 5-cent coin overview. Name, 5-cent coin nickel. Year, 2001. Country, Canada. Face value, 5 cents CAD. Material, nickel, 99.9% pure nickel since 2000. Obverse front side. The obverse front side of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Design. The portrait of the Queen was created by British sculptor Arnold Machin in 1964. This design was used on Canadian coins from the time of Queen Elizabeth II coronation until the introduction of a new effigy in 2003, designed by Susanna Blunt. The portrait shows the Queen facing right, with Elizabeth II inscribed along with the year of issue, 2001. This side of the coin typically includes the royal title, DG Regina, De Grazia Regina, meaning by the grace of God, Queen. Reverse backside. The reverse side of the 5-cent coin features a beaver, an iconic symbol of Canada. Design. The beaver has been a part of Canada's 5-cent coin since 1937. The beaver represents the country's fur trade history and is an enduring symbol of Canada's early economy. The design shows the beaver sitting on a branch near water. The inscription on the reverse side includes the denomination, 5 cents, and Canada. Specifications. Composition, 99.9% pure nickel. Weight, 4.54 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters. Thickness, 1.76 millimeters. Edge plain, no inscriptions or ridges. Minting, produced by the Royal Canadian Mint. Collectability and value. Face value. The coin has a face value of 5 cents CAD, which is its value for everyday circulation. Collector's value. Circulated condition. In regular circulation, a 2001 Canadian 5-cent coin is worth 5 cents. Uncirculated condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition may be worth slightly more to collectors, but generally not a significant premium beyond face value. Rarity. 2001 coins are not considered rare, as they were minted in large numbers for general circulation. Special variations. While there may be some coin variations, such as slight design differences, minting errors, or better condition examples, they do not typically command significant value unless they are in exceptionally high grades or possess errors, e.g. double strikes, die cracks, etc. Minting numbers. The exact number of 5-cent coins minted in 2001 would be large, but it's not widely documented unless a specific variety or error coin is being tracked. Possible premium for errors. If you have a mint error, like a die crack or misstrike, it might increase the coin's value. However, most regular 2001 5-cent coins are not worth more than their face value unless they are in perfect or mint condition. Conclusion. The 2001 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a standard coin that does not carry significant value beyond its face value unless it is in exceptional condition or has a rare minting error. Coins from this period are widely available and are common in collections. If you have a coin that looks unusual or has an error, you could potentially consult with a numismatist, coin expert, to get a more accurate assessment of its value. The 2003 Canadian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is part of the regular circulating coinage in Canada. Here's a detailed overview of the coin, its design, specifications, and potential value. 2003 Canadian 5-cent coin overview. Country, Canada. Coin type, 5-cent coin nickel. Year of issue, 2003. Face value, 5 cents CAD. Composition, 99.9% pure nickel since 2000. Obverse front side design. Portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The 2003 coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. This was the first year the Blunt effigy was used on Canadian coinage. Prior to 2003, the portrait of the Queen, designed by Arnold Machin, 1964, had been used. Portrait details. Queen Elizabeth II is shown facing to the right, with the inscription, Elizabeth II, along with the year 2003. Inscription, DG Regina, De Grazia Regina, meaning by the grace of God, Queen. Significance of the change. The introduction of the Blunt effigy in 2003 marked a new design that more accurately depicted a more mature Queen Elizabeth. It replaced the earlier effigy that had been used for almost 40 years. Reverse backside design. The reverse side of the 2003 Canadian 5-cent coin depicts the beaver, an iconic symbol of Canada. Beaver design. The beaver, a key symbol in Canada's history related to the fur trade, has been featured on the 5-cent coin since 1937. The reverse design shows a beaver near water, sitting on a log, highlighting its role in the Canadian wilderness. Inscription. The reverse also includes 5 cents and Canada. Specifications. Material, 99.9% pure nickel, no longer a copper-nickel alloy as of 2000. Weight, 4.54 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters. Thickness, 1.76 millimeters. Edge plain, no ridges or inscriptions. Minting and circulation. The 2003 5-cent coin was produced by the Royal Canadian Mint as part of regular coinage and was widely circulated in Canada. These coins are part of Canada's regular monetary circulation and were produced in large quantities to meet the country's coin needs. Value. Face value. The 2003 5-cent coin has a face value of 5 cents CAD. Collector's value. In circulated condition, a 2003 5-cent coin in regular circulation will be worth its face value, 5 cents. It is not rare and will not typically carry a premium unless it's in excellent condition. Uncirculated condition. If you have a coin that has not been circulated and is in mint or uncirculated condition, it may have a slightly higher value for collectors. However, in most cases, a 2003 5-cent coin is not considered rare and does not carry a significant premium. Special variations. The 2003 5-cent coin is part of the regular series, so unless there is a special minting error, it is unlikely to be worth more than its face value in most cases. Minting errors. In general, minting errors like double strikes, off-center coins, die cracks, or other unusual features can sometimes increase a coin's value. However, without errors or significant wear, a typical 2003 5-cent coin is worth around its face value. Collector interest. 2003 series. While the 2003 5-cent coin is part of a standard issue, collectors may be interested in the blunt effigy of the Queen introduced in 2003. This was a design change after nearly 40 years of using the Makin effigy, which could make the coin appealing to collectors who focus on changes in monarch portraits. Condition. The condition of the coin plays an important role in its value to collectors. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition can hold more value in the numismatic market. The higher the grade, e.g. MS 65 or MS 70, the more valuable the coin might be to a collector, even if the value increase is only slight. Conclusion. The 2003 Canadian 5-cent coin is primarily worth its face value in circulated condition, 5 cents. Its value can rise slightly in uncirculated or mint condition for collectors. While it's not particularly rare, its status as the first coin to feature the blunt effigy of Queen Elizabeth II could add a small degree of numismatic interest, especially to those collecting Canadian coins from this period. If you have a 2003 5-cent coin and are wondering about its collector's value, the most important factors are its condition and whether it has any special characteristics or errors. A simple 5-cent coin from 2003 in typical circulated condition will generally hold little more value than its face value. If you need more specific info, such as any potential minting errors or detailed guidance on assessing the condition of the coin, feel free to ask. The 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is part of Canada's regular circulating coinage. Below is a detailed overview of this coin, its specifications, design, and value. 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin overview. Country, Canada. Coin type, 5-cent coin nickel. Year of issue, 2008. Face value, 5 cents CAD. Composition, 99.9% pure nickel, since 2000. Obverse front side design. Portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The 2008 5-cent coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. The Blunt effigy was introduced in 2003 and was used until 2023 for all Canadian coins depicting the Queen. Design details. The portrait of the Queen is shown facing right, with her crown and a realistic, mature likeness. This design replaced the earlier portrait by Arnold Makin, 1964. The inscription Elizabeth II appears along the top and DG Regina, De Grazia Regina, is inscribed at the bottom, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen. The year of issue, 2008, is also included beneath the Queen's image. Reverse backside design. Beaver design. The reverse of the 5-cent coin features the beaver, which has been a symbol of Canada since 1937. Beaver. The beaver is shown sitting on a branch near water, symbolizing Canada's fur trade history and its importance to the nation's economy. The beaver is an iconic representation of Canada and its wilderness. Inscriptions. The reverse side of the coin includes the inscription 5 cents and Canada. Specifications. Composition, 99.9% pure nickel, since 2000. Prior to this, the coin was made of a mixture of copper and nickel. Weight, 4.54 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters. Thickness, 1.76 millimeters. Edge plain, no ridges or inscriptions. Minting and circulation. The 2008 5-cent coin was produced by the Royal Canadian Mint as part of the regular coinage for Canada's currency system. The coin was widely circulated in Canada, and millions of these coins were minted and distributed for general use. Value. Face value. The coin has a face value of 5 cents CAD, which is the amount it is worth in regular circulation. Collector's value. Circulated condition. In circulated condition, the 2008 5-cent coin is typically worth its face value of 5 cents. Uncirculated condition. If the coin is in uncirculated condition or proof-like condition, it may hold a small premium over face value to collectors, but generally, coins from 2008 do not command a significant increase in value unless they are in near-perfect condition. Minting errors. Coins with minting errors such as double strikes, off-center coins, or die cracks could increase in value, though such errors are typically rare. If you have a coin with one of these errors, it may be worth more than its face value to collectors. General rarity. The 2008 5-cent coin is not considered rare, as it was part of the regular Canadian coinage. However, if you are looking for coins from a specific year with higher collector interest, they usually need to be either in excellent condition or have unique characteristics. Collector interest. Blunt effigy. The 2008 5-cent coin features the blunt effigy, which is noteworthy for collectors who are building sets of coins with different versions of the Queen's portrait. While this coin is not rare in terms of overall minting, collectors may still be interested in the blunt effigy coins, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. Conclusion. The 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a standard coin and is most likely worth its face value of 5 cents unless it is in uncirculated or mint condition, in which case it could hold a slight premium for collectors. While it is not considered a rare or highly valuable coin, it might be of interest to collectors who are specifically seeking coins with the blunt effigy of Queen Elizabeth II or those who are interested in Canadian coinage from the 2000s. If you have a 2008 5-cent coin and you're unsure of its condition, or if it has any special features, it's a good idea to have it examined by a coin expert or a numismatist, particularly if you think it has an error or is in exceptional condition. Feel free to ask if you need further details or have specific questions about a coin. The 2009 Canadian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is part of Canada's regular coinage. Below is a detailed breakdown of the coin's specifications, design, minting history, and value for collectors. 2009 Canadian 5-cent coin overview. Country, Canada. Coin type, 5-cent coin nickel. Year of issue, 2009. Face value, 5 cents CAD. Composition, 99.9% pure nickel, since 2000. Obverse front side design. Portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The 2009 5-cent coin features the blunt effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. This design, by Susanna Blunt, was introduced in 2003 and used until 2023 on Canadian coinage. Design details. The blunt effigy is a more realistic, mature portrayal of Queen Elizabeth II compared to earlier designs. The Queen is shown in profile, facing right. The inscription Elizabeth II appears at the top of the coin, while DG Regina, De Grazia Regina, is inscribed at the bottom, meaning by the grace of God, Queen. The year of issue, 2009, is located below the portrait. Reverse backside design. Beaver design. The reverse side of the 2009 5-cent coin features the beaver, which has been an iconic symbol of Canada for many years. The beaver is central to Canada's history, particularly with its association with the fur trade. Beaver design. The beaver is shown sitting on a log near water, reinforcing its symbolic representation of Canada's wilderness and early economic history. The beaver has been on the 5-cent coin since 1937. Inscriptions. The reverse includes the 5 cents and Canada inscriptions. Specifications. Material, 99.9% pure nickel, since 2000. Weight, 4.54 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters. Thickness, 1.76 millimeters. Edge plain, no ridges or inscriptions. Minting and circulation. The 2009 5-cent coin was produced by the Royal Canadian Mint as part of the regular coinage for Canada. It was widely circulated across Canada, as 5-cent coins are regularly used in daily transactions. Value. Face value. The 2009 5-cent coin is worth its face value of 5 cents CAD in general circulation. Collector's value. In circulated condition, most 2009 5-cent coins in circulation are worth their face value, 5 cents. These coins were produced in large quantities for regular use and are not particularly rare or valuable in everyday conditions. Uncirculated condition. If the coin is in uncirculated or proof-like condition, it may hold a slightly higher value to collectors. However, unless the coin is in exceptional condition, such as mint state MS, its value would not differ greatly from its face value. Minting errors. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, or other anomalies, might be worth more to collectors. However, these types of errors are relatively rare. If your 2009 coin has an unusual feature or error, it could be worth more than face value. Rarity and collectability. 2009 coin production. The 2009 5-cent coin is not considered rare, as it was part of the regular series of coins minted for circulation. The blunt effigy of Queen Elizabeth II is used on coins from 2003 to 2023, so this coin is not unique in terms of the portrait of the Queen. Interest in the beaver design. The beaver on the reverse of the coin is a long-standing symbol on Canadian coins, so this design is well known to collectors of Canadian coinage. However, it is not unique to the 2009 5-cent coin, as the beaver has been featured on the 5-cent coin since 1937. Collector interest. Blunt effigy. The 2009 coin features the blunt effigy, which is part of a series that began in 2003 and ended in 2023. Collectors who focus on this effigy may find interest in the 2009 version as part of a larger collection of Canadian coins from the 2000s. Condition matters. The value of a 2009 5-cent coin is most influenced by its condition. Coins in mint condition or uncirculated state are worth more than coins that have been in circulation and show signs of wear. Conclusion. The 2009 Canadian 5-cent coin is primarily worth its face value of 5 cents unless it is in uncirculated or mint condition. The blunt effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, used from 2003 to 2023, adds some collector interest, but this specific coin is not particularly rare or highly valuable on its own. Coins with minting errors, or those in excellent condition, may hold additional value for collectors. If you're looking to assess the value of a 2009 5-cent coin, focusing on its condition is key. Minted in large numbers, it is generally not a rare coin unless it possesses unique characteristics or is in near-perfect or proof-like condition. Let me know if you have a 2009 5-cent coin and need help evaluating its condition, or if you're curious about specific details like mint errors.